Hi, good evening. This is Wag Chicago. Today is the 10th of May, and the year is supposed to be 2021. I don't know if I believe that anymore. Anyways, this is going to be creepy because I see patterns, and then when I hear things from like a couple years ago, and then you say something now, or another channel says something, or it'll hit like my spider web in my brain, and then bam, you get a oh my. Like that's why I say oh my a lot because I get those oh my moments. But it's because of something I already had stored. But all right, whatever. So that's how I come up with stuff. Like it'll be tied to 4 or 5 years ago, or 8, 9, 10 years ago, sometimes, because it's still sitting there. Now, listen. This on the left is Wall Street Journal. The right, I'm going to play the video in a second. It's not any split screen topic. Let's say this is going to be both sides. The Wall Street Journal posts today why the chip shortage is so hard to overcome. Oh, I'm going to tell you why, and I'm not the one who first thought of it. This is why the interweb and all of us marching ants out here. I'm going to do a video about that. I keep forgetting. I already even had it up. But anyways, I just got to record it. About the ants, because we're the ants. It says Global Foundries production facility in Malta, New York on Friday. The chip manufacturer is one of the world's largest. Looks pretty empty. But anyways, semiconductor producers, why it's so hard to overcome. Semiconductor producers, this is where I guarantee, I haven't read this yet. This is going to be wizardry. Watch this. But the small gains are unlikely to fix the shortfalls, hampering production of everything from cars to home appliances to your PCs. If you guys go a long time where we're not going to get these new chips, by the way, they're always updated pretty quickly. I mean, so they're going to be old already, the ones that are already out. So your computer in a few months is going to, or whenever you get your new computer, that's not going to have a chip either. Why? Well, they're going to tell you. Let's see. The world's leading suppliers of semiconductors are pushing to overcome this prolonged chip short. Prolonged. What the hell does that mean? Prolonged? Meaning in the future prolonged or already been prolonged? Because there's thousands of new cars sitting in lots that can't be delivered or sold because they don't have the computer chips, supposedly. Oh, and by the way, we got no wood. That's all been found, or some of it's been found hiding. So why are they hiding wood? Now the gas shortage coming now because the pipeline got hacked. Wink, wink. You ever read Fourth Generation War? It literally seems like we're under attack here. Or no. Or not. Oh my. All right, listen. I got to stay focused. Hamper production, everything from home appliances to okay. Chip makers are trying to eke out more supply, blah blah blah. So to prevent hoarding, etc. This sounds like wizard alert. Wizard alert. Now I'll show you why. Let's go over here. This is back to 2018, August 8th, 8/8. I'm sure there's something with these numbers. This is out of China. This is China TV. Watch this.
Flake-like, black, carbon molecular material could possibly be the next black gold. Graphene is attracting a lot of attention, namely that of 29-year-old engineer Zhang Shilong.
At the moment, China's research and development on the use of graphene is leading the world. It could be of
I don't know how good the audio is coming through. I'll translate Chinese for you. He just said China's government has this new graphene microchip or chips. There's your answer. You know who I'm talking to. Oh my. I don't want this to be too long. I don't even know how the audio is. If you saw my setup right now.
Rapid as we look to make gains in certain industries.
One of those industries.
That's bottles of graphene, which is all over your yard under the ground. It's everywhere in the world, by the way. What's that going to do for the silicon chip industry? Gone. Poof. And now China's got the number one manufacturer of, or the first manufacturer of graphene chips. Really? Oh my.
Lies in making fiber that can both conduct electricity and transfer data.
Conducts electricity. The last report I did on this, it said 1,000 times faster the electricity goes than copper through it, which means no heat. Get it? Oh my.
By mixing flexible insulator with graphene.
This, by the way, is in those muzzles. Don't forget it was more than 60 seconds ago. Remember, they're finding the wormies in the muzzles moving around? And they're graphene? That's what's in the picture right there. Why is that dirty graphene in anybody's muzzle? Oh, if you looked into the nano graphene, I did that. Oh my. It's in your lungs, possibly? Let's just say. You're breathing. If you check your mask, do you trust the F'ers? The DNAers, you know what they are. They proved it. But this is Canada, by the way, so I don't get hit for it. Canada had theirs recalled because one place got caught. It was in all the grade school kids' muzzles, by the way. These guys aren't evil.
John makes what he calls magic fiber.
Magic fiber, he calls. What he calls magic fiber.
He brought his magic fiber project to a roadshow in Qitaihe, a northeastern Chinese city whose graphene industry is booming.
Their graphene industry is already booming. This is 2018. 2018. So what's 19, 20, 20? We'll look in a second on the Google.
But John's project just demonstrates graphene's basic capabilities. Experts say using it instead of silicon in building semiconductors and microchips.
Building it in semiconductors instead of the old way. Oh my. And we're all of a sudden having a shortage of chips. Oh, really? Really? Just poof, there's no chips no more? Why? Oh, I can tell you why. I just did. This is crazy. Old CCP, are we literally them now? Hello? Is anybody out there? I'm comfortably numb at this point. What the F is going on in this world? Oh my God.
Will result in faster processing times and greater storage space.
Greater storage space. You know what else has great storage space? Your D and the A at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And look that up. They've already tested. You know the U.S. dark arts boot guys, they've done where they could take bacteria cells and put a video clip on it, put it on a pack of smokes, have the soldier go across airports, whatever, because you're never going to know it's there. It's just bacteria, right? When they get back home, they could take that piece of bacteria and they've played it back. This is now. This ain't the future. They could store videos on bacteria. And you wonder why they're swabbing and spitting everybody, huh? Anal swab. Come on.
There are many
And, oh, I can't even say it.
possible third-generation materials that can replace silicon.
Third generation that can replace silicon. They're putting silicon out because graphene's everywhere. It'll be free, and they're gonna still charge you. Oh my!
Stands
But after you starve because you got no semi trucks delivering you food because they're out of fuel because a certain country probably hacked it allegedly. Wink, wink. Either way, they're probably working together. According to the Great Reset, Uncle Klaus, which nobody still believes is happening, he sells you the book for $10. If you need a free copy, let me know. I'll send you my link. You should do some homework. It's getting the time you gotta take your shoes off, open a book here, because we're in big trouble. Oh my God, you're gonna be a slave.
out among them all, but it will be difficult to put into effective use. It is like the crown jewel everyone is catching after.
Look at that symbol. Are you effing freaking kidding me? They use that symbol in China too, huh? Really? They've been telling us the whole time what they're doing. And because of people with spiderweb brain like me and other channels that are on this interweb, probably the same thinking pattern, we remember these things. Oh my God, it just takes a while to get the aha. It's like, oh my God, I remember this.
Here I am inside of a local graphene manufacturing facility.
That's a local graphene manufacturing facility. Looks like they've been there a while. Look at all them vats. This is 2018, mind you. Oh my God, we're being fucked. We're taking it right in our ass. And nobody sees it. Oh my God. Whatever. What are you going to do?
The company that runs it is one of China's largest graphene producers. Workers here can make 150 tons of graphene a year. But in order to help cities like Qitaihe transition from a mining city to a graphene powerhouse,
they want to be the graphene powerhouse of the world. Why not? Give it to China. Where's my train coming? You know, they got a train for all of us. It's coming.
Compete with.
You think they're not going to kill you? I mean, they're not going to kick your ass? What did I say? I meant in the video games. You know, on the online tournaments you do. You know what I mean? These guys are good with that computer stuff. You know what I mean?
International tech hubs like the Silicon Valley. Graphene makers need to take on projects that are fully.
Look at his hands. How many times he flashing his illuminated crap?
Realize graphene's potential as the next black gold.
What did he say about that gold? Hang on.
Tech hubs like the Silicon Valley. Graphene makers need to take on projects that fully realize graphene's potential as the next black gold.
It's the next black gold or gold? I can't. One or the other. Probably gold. It's hard. I'm not even fucking. I can't understand what he said, but it's like he said gold. This is the new gold. Oh my God, and it's free. It's everywhere. And they already got a jump start on us. We're home. We're at home playing whack-a-mole in our basements on unemployment, refusing to work, refusing to live while these guys are going to wipe our ass. Oh my God, we're a fool. All right, I'll show you.
Experts say the 20th century was a century of silicone and that this century will be one for carbon material.
This century is going to be the one for carbon material and China ruling the world. There's a book called Life After Bush. No joke. I saw this person in person at a conference, and he was a top civilian advisor, referenced this country we're looking at. And he said, this was back like in 2000, roughly 2005, whatever, in that range. No, it was after that. It was in like maybe 8, 9. Anyways, we'll look up the book. He talks about how they were going to take over the world back then because they got long-term goals and Americans only think in 3 minutes. We're worried about canceling Mickey Mouse. They're talking about ruling the world 1,000 years from now. So their focus never changes. Where we're like little deer in the headlight. Oh my God, we're screwed.
Like graphene, but the application of graphene into microelectronics and energy storage still needs to be reached.
Energy storage, batteries. Oh my, solar and batteries. And this is the factory that's going to make the battery juice. Oh my God. We're effed. Our country's going all solar by next year or whatever it is. I'm just saying, it's a couple of years from now. They're getting rid of your cars if you like it or not. They're going all battery. And this company in the country there leads the new battery technologies coming out of there. Watch. And my Monograph called this like a month ago. Oh my God.
Realized that is where graphene producers and researchers will need to collaborate.
But thank God he did. Because putting that seed out there flashed my memory and it got other people thinking, and we all team up and we find this stuff. This is the ants, but I don't know what good the I think they're pour gasoline on the ants this time. It ain't just It's not a tarantula versus 1,000 ants. I think it's fire.
Collaborate and work together to hopefully find a breakthrough.
They're gonna crush us. These guys are focused. He's not wearing. Never mind.
应该说是这个
I bet you he don't care what Mickey Mouse did in 1920 to offend the Spurgs today. This guy's focusing on taking this country down. And there's what, 1.5 billion of them there. Oh my.
这点的机遇。
Oh, in the military in Europe right now, England has got a whole team with the whole world over there. That's our team. They're sending the largest fleet of battleships to this area, by the way, coincidentally, as we speak. Military Times, I think, just published it. So take a look at that. So it's going to be the largest fleet since Vietnam, I think they said, of theirs, matching ours right there. Oh, my.
Mixing graphene with insular products can help control the material's conductivity. But
You wonder why there's graphene in the muzzles? Where did all the muzzles probably get shipped here from? Oh, my God. Are they killing? No. No, that can't happen. That would never happen. Like the plant just made a bunch of muzzles that was making all this graphene, which is super, super toxic to anyone's lungs. It's worse than the asbestos, worse than anything you could think of. This is so deadly to your lungs. Oh my God. You know, they do that to our dogs, pet food every couple of years. You know, accidentally they get that weird chemical that falls in there.
Conductor production may still be years away. Some scientists say it is necessary to break down graphene's fundamental structure, removing or adding new elements to make it more silicon-like. But before it all happens, Chinese graphene makers need to be sure they can produce quality graphene consistently. Xu Xingchen, CGTN.
Graphene, look at all the symbolism here. They're talking about solar power, the power of the world. This is the new oil, boys and girls. Oh my. Oh effing my. Oh my God. All right, sorry. Back to the search. There's more. I can keep going. February 2021. Fast forward a couple years, right before our shortage. Incredible new graphene breakthrough. Could make computers thousands of times faster. Are we not turning into the Prince of the Air? Huh? While everybody's getting tagged, the computers are going to get super fast because they have to. You know what I mean? I'm not a computer guy, so whatever. Look at all your symbols here. Look at them all. New research study details how manipulating graphene could pave the way for incredibly tiny microchip designs. Oh my. So 3 years ago, I just showed you, fast forward to February 2021. Yeah. Researchers from the University of Sussex believe the breakthrough could one day make computers and cell phones thousands of times faster. What does it do in your body? If you inhale it through your muzzle, on accident, by the way. I'm not saying that was done on purpose, but it happened. It's a fact. That happened in Canada that they got caught at. Google that. Researchers from the University of Sussex have developed what could prove to be a breakthrough in microchip design. Here we go. As detailed in the ACS Nano Journal, researchers discovered that by folding graphene in a particular way, the material can start behaving like a transistor. Oh my God. Speaking of playing God, I got a video I got to do on that. But oh my, I got so many videos. This development in turn could ultimately pave the way for incredibly small and faster microchips. What's happening right now? There's going to be an emergency. You create the crisis, then you got the reaction to it or whatever it is, then they get the solution. These pricks are going to come up with the solution. Hey, you got no computer chips for, what, a year now? Your computer's getting old? Or you're sick of not being able to fix your car? Because you need a computer window on your module for the door window or whatever, the door, whatever. Oh, now you can't drive your car because it's not equipment safe, etc. Well, we got a solution, but you got to, give me a reach around. You know what I mean? first. You got to prove you're obeying. Oh my God, we're in trouble. This is the new gold. Or new, he called it. He said it. It's going to be the new gold. I think it's the new oil. That's why they're getting rid of oil. See, it all ties together with the oil. You get rid of oil, which they did. The United States cut off the pipelines and all that crap now. Another emergency. They declared an emergency today about it. So now we're in another emergency. Oh, my. Oh, but it's going to hurt. Because they're saying now, the company announced a little while ago, no oil till the end of the week, at least. Oh, boy. They're squeezing us. And when you're starving soon because you got no semis to deliver the food, and then the little bit that gets by is going to cost a fortune. That's called hyperinflation, by the way. And they're creating this crisis of maybe, or maybe they're not. Maybe just nature just did this to stick it in our own ass here in the United States. This is going to take the whole world down, by the way. We're the richest country in the world. We got all the money. We just print it. When we go down, they can reset the world. Get it? The reset's real. Oh, my God. How do they plan? How can humans plan all this? To create structures from graphene and 2D materials simply by adding deliberate kinks into the structure. Consequently, the manipulation of graphene can create a small electric component like a transistor. What happens if there's transistors in? I can't say the word. It starts with an N. Not going to say it in this video. Ends in O. Oh, my. Rhymes with dots. Oh, actually, I can't say that. It does have them with dots, too. They need transistors. It's called dancing hydro. Oh, my God. You remember those gelatin pens? If you look that up, it needs transistors. Oh, my God. And we're probably eating it, inhaling it. That's why you got to have 2 muzzles, 4 muzzles coming up. This can't be happening. Not where my brain's thinking. This can't be happening. It says, what's more, without having to add foreign materials to the graphene, the researchers boast that technology is environmentally friendly. Of course it is. It's going to come out of another country named, oh my God. They don't care about the environment over there. They're going to be moving here. This is the new land. Oh, I wonder what the history books are going to say happened to us. They're going to change all the history. They're never going to know what happened right now. The future generations aren't even going to know we existed. That's probably what we just, oh my God. The entire process can be accomplished at room temperature, resulting in less energy, etc. You're going to be making solar panels, so why not use the energy? We're mechanically creating kinks in a layer of graphene. It's a bit like nano origami. Unisex. This culture's got me saying words I never even knew. I'm combining University and Sussex. I just call it unisex because I see in patterns. You see what I'm saying? Drives you crazy if you see in patterns in this kind of environment. Oh my. All right, this Professor Jerkoff said, all right, it's absolutely critical that this happens as computer manufacturers are now at the limit. This is February, by the way, of what they can do with traditional technology. So that technology's over. That's why they're getting rid of it. They have to go on to this because they need faster chips. Because they need more, whatever. Do you hear what they just said? This is wizardry. We're getting rid of the old chips because they're useless now. He just said it. So now you're going to pay for it. They're going to gouge you. They already have all the free graphene in the world. It's everywhere. It's in your backyard. Everywhere. And they're going to treat it like gold. It's probably with oil because oil regenerates. They got unlimited oil too, and they've been charging us out the ass for that. This is the new oil. I'm telling you. This is the new oil. This is the new scam of the next 100 years. Watch. People are going to go to war over this graphene crap, which is probably why all those battleships are heading there now or whatever. I don't know. Who cares anymore, right? What are you going to do? While it may be easy to dismiss Dalton's remarks as nothing more than enthusiastic, no, we're watching it play out. Whoever wrote this. All right, whatever. This kind of technology, Straintronics, it's called right here. Straintronics uses nanomaterials as opposed to electronics. So that means frequencies control nanobots. Oh my. Wait till you guys figure out what this stuff does. You're going to be so creeped out. And you can never link it to anything in current time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, 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 no. Dalton added, allows space for more chips inside any device. Why do they keep calling people humans now? Even the C and the A, even the middle I thing in it. They were calling their employees humans. The humans that work at that dumb place. Oh, okay. That's weird. They're already, it's almost like the AI is already talking to, like I heard something today. I'm like, it almost sounds like a computer wrote that. Like it says, you humans, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, is that because this came from the brain of the AI? Like whatever AI is, I'm not a computer. Like it sounded like a robot just talked to me in that sentence. Because they're looking at us as humans. They're like, well, the humans gotta go, or whatever they're saying, you know. Oh my. So I can't link anything. I can't say anything. All right. But you better start linking stuff. If you're still a GMO human, by the way. Non-GMO, don't just go on. Go on. You have no clue. Or maybe you got a clue and you're trying to still help other friends. I don't know. I'm not judging people. I'm just saying, if you're if you're still a GMO, this is really important to you, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I meant. No disrespect to anybody. Do your thing. To speed them up can be done by cranking the graphene like this, and he shows you whatever. Graphene was discovered 15 years ago, struggled to find as many applications as was initially hoped for, and the material has often been presented as a victim of its own hype. But then it took over a century for the first silicon chip to be created after the material, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So there it is, game-changing use for graphene. So that's your new chips, motor oil, because that's going to be the new solar. So all your cars are going to be charged with solar. It'll take you a week to charge it, and you can go 5 miles or whatever. But then they got new battery technology. It's probably what's in that Elon special battery pack. They're so small. You wonder how he got that really tiny battery that can charge a whole house for the day? Anybody? Because he's probably got this in it. Remember, he moved the plant. He's supposedly making cars over there. Are they? Has anybody seen it? Oh my God, this is insane. All right, I'll put these links in the. It's letting us link lately, so I'll put the links to these in the thing. Research it further. I think we are on to something. This is Way Chicago. You guys have a great night.